The original Killzone was released in 2004. It's now 2009. Let's check out the progress.
We will unleash such terrible vengeance that generations yet unborn will cry out in anguish.
Here we have another exclusive Sony monster. Sony's bad boy returns nearly half a decade later to do some serious damage in the gaming world, and it's taking no prisoners. It's Killzone 2. The story of Killzone 2 follows part 1. 2 years later, we're battling the Helghast forces who failed their invasion attempt. You're now turning the tables. The ISA has waged an all-out war and launched an invasion on the Helghast planet Helgon. You're Sergeant Sev, and your job in this invasion is to go deep within Helgon and capture Visari, the Helghast's wretched leader. The story isn't much. It's pretty much what we're used to in these action games, but it will do, because you'll probably get so lost in the action that you might forget what it is you're fighting for in the first place.
Never again endure their tyranny. We will strike without warning and without mercy.
So that's the story in a nutshell. Let's move on to some of the really good things about Killzone 2, because really, let's face it, Killzone 2 is indeed a really good game.
As we rise again from the ruins of our cities, they will know Helgon belongs to the Helghast.
First, the visuals. Incredible. And although this game isn't by any means one of the latest releases for the PS3, it being released in February and all, it most certainly is one of the best looking. And even if you play it on a standard definition TV, it still looks incredible. So imagine it in high def. Ooh, that sweet HD. Yeah, baby. The cinematic cutscenes are out of this world, but the in-game graphics still carry the game along seamlessly. It's not like back in the old days when you loaded up a game for the PS2 and the cutscenes are good, but then the in-game suffers. Nope, everything delivers. Character models, facial features, weapon designs, environments, all good. Voice acting. The developers went above and beyond the Call of Duty in this department. All A-list vocals here. I particularly like Visari, that creepy bastard.
I know you'd rather taste their blood spilt in battle, but a live commander is more valuable to me than a dead hero.
To sum it up quickly, the audio is up there with the visuals. Both complement each other, and to say I found faults with either would be nothing more than nitpicking. The only quirk I saw, and this has nothing to do with the graphics, were the little glitches during stages when you came up on load points. The controls in Killzone 2 are questionable though. Now these controls are much improved over Killzone 1, but they're still far from perfect. It really took a while to get used to them. The button placement in my opinion was awkward, and the X and Y sensitivity were also. You can go in and customize your buttons and adjust the look sensitivity, but it still feels off. I also don't like the cover system. I would much prefer ducking and hiding behind walls to be on two different buttons, because sometimes when I simply want to duck and not stick to a wall, I end up doing it anyway, simply because I was close to a wall. Picture trying to run beside a wall quickly and all of a sudden your character decides to cling to it. Annoying. And then you can't go prone, you can't lie flat on your belly. I know lots of games don't have this, and this isn't Ghost Recon, but the way the game is designed, sometimes you duck and go against a wall and your head is still exposed. This is an obvious problem. Another thing that rubs me the wrong way in Killzone 2 has to be the weapons. They aren't bad, it's just that I'm not given much variety. A lot of the guns seem really similar. Then here's a killer, the reload times. Oh my, you had better be ready to play with deep strategy, because although this game at a glance seems like a run and gun, it most certainly is not. time your reloads. Don't run out in the middle of a Hellgas onslaught with only 3 rounds left in your gun. You'll be greeted with the most unpleasant surprise. And if you happen to go empty in the middle of a heated situation, either run for cover to reload or switch to your sidearm. Another thing is the melee combat. I shouldn't say another thing because it's not that bad. A well-placed gun butt will do the trick. It's just that you also have the option to pull your knife, but it probably goes back to the button placement and game design. It's just an awkward experience. You know, let me go off topic a bit here. Gamers, have you ever wondered why in these shooters a gun butt seems so much more effective than a shot? Just one gun butt can take a guy out, but in some instances you can unload half a clip on the same person and he just keeps on coming. I guess it's a video game thing, because no matter what kind of body armor you have on, it just doesn't add up. Speaking of which, the Hellgas soldiers are just a bit too tough. But again, I guess it's a video game thing. Here's a good and bad rolled into one. The AI. Good because the Hellgas soldiers put up a pretty intelligent fight, but bad because again, your squad members are as dumb as doorstops. I mean it, they get really dumb and useless at times. It seems like no matter how good the games get, how much they evolve, the AI remains the same. Look at these idiots. The game can get a bit difficult. I played on the hardest level, but even on the easier settings, Killzone 2 still puts up a fight. Like I said earlier, you have to strategize. Do not run and gun. I know how it is when a gamer gets into a game like this. It's easy to get caught up in the intense action, get carried away, then get your butt blown off. Believe me, I know this kind of fast-paced action can give you a serious Sam vibe, but it's not at all like that. The calm and collective gamer who fights with strategy will always prevail. For the first time in a PS3 game, I've experienced good use of the 6-axis controls. All the other times I've come across it, it just left me thinking, we wanna be. But this time, well, it works. At certain points in the game, you can also man vehicles. The controls in these sections were a pleasant surprise. They worked well. This has to be the biggest problem I found so far with this game. No co-op.
What the hell?
Come on guys, I thought we were past this. A game this huge with no co-op? Come on!
You have no idea.
So let's move on to the brighter side of Killzone 2's multiplayer, online. The online experience is well put together, can't complain. You have various modes to choose from: body count, assassination, search and destroy, capture and hold, and search and retrieve, all offering something to every kind of player, except of course campaign co-op, but I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. In online multiplayer, you can upgrade your characters similar to the way it's done in Call of Duty. Nothing new, but well done.
Keep it up! Every win is a nail in Visari's coffin!
So let's wrap it up. Overall, Killzone 2 is a really good game. I won't call it great because other than not adding anything new to the genre, which is pretty hard to do at this point in gaming, but other than that, it also falls short in a few places. Minor shortfalls though mostly. With the one major flaw, no co-op. No matter how good a game is, as a matter of fact, the better the game is the harder the no co-op thing hits. Because you just keep wondering about all the joys you would have if you were able to play it with a friend or two co-op campaign style like in Call of Duty, World at War, and Gears of War. So even though most reviews give Killzone 2 a 9 or 10 out of 10, even though the quotation on the box says 5 out of 5 stars, here at the lab we don't jump on bandwagons. We don't go with the majority votes. All our reviews are genuinely our honest opinions, and we don't take kindly to the no campaign co-op thing. Killzone 2 does what it does really well though. The lab gives Killzone 2 an 8 out of 10.
As you wish.
Stay with us, gamers. After the break, we check out the original Killzone on the PS2 and check some gamer mail.